Westbeld, we just talked about it. Boy, Lotman, got the layup for Georgia Tech. Lotman again coming off a career-high 30 points and a loss to NC. Really impressive.
She has been great to start this season, and they definitely missed her in that loss to NC State. Good to see her back out on the floor, and you already see she has...
Shot clock is dying. Westbeld dribbled right into it.
These two teams, because she can shoot that face-up jump shot. She can drive it, and is also a pretty good passer from there as well. And what a pass. They can get back and score quickly.
Absolutely, and boy, Coach Fortner loves that when they go into that second or third gear. Westbeld College, and then their Miami and UCF games in mid-December were called off because of the COVID protocol. Westbeld.
And I want to go back to that pass on the other end, Pam. That was actually number 11, Aisha Won Adenas. So that was a good pass from her from the top.
4 from three-point range. Something that you said she has worked on, and looks like the work is paying off. So here we go. Can Notre Dame end this quarter on a high note? It has not been a good quarter for them. Westbeld early. Also says her defense is getting better, is better than it was when they played Tech the first time, but they have...
She made her just have to shoot right over her outstretched hands.
Fletcher just picked up her second foul. Westbeld.
I mean, they are really getting back in transition, and they're contesting shots, and they're able to get back and get some easy buckets.
Thought about it. Gave it up to Westbeld. Streaming live on the ESPN app. That is 1 week from today, and well, we certainly keep our fingers.
Notre Dame had a close win, back and forth affair against Georgia Tech in their last games. They managed to win by under Muffet McGraw for 12 seasons, and then went to the NBA. Was an assistant coach with Memphis Grizzlies for. What you want to do is shoot them out of it, because I think Notre Dame might be challenged with the quickness on the perimeter of BC, guarding them man-to-man. Detail, it'll help them manage their business. 5 minutes a game when he's healthy, and you know, I know she's really proud of him. Walker, shot clock going down again. They get it to Westbeld. Irish looking for the final look. It's been a quiet first half. He went out with an injury in the first half. Irish deeper. All the changes and the COVID and the pauses and all the things that have happened. Yeah, I mean, floor. There's that seal on the freshman. Westbeld. Notre Dame trying to carry over some of the good momentum from their last 2 games, both wins. Notre Dame inside single digits on the shot clock, and they fouled them. Westbeld working her way to the basket.
Pass up.
Yeah, especially for someone who has 17 total years in the program, 5 of...
Still riding that run, looking to add some more points here. There's Maddy Westbeld. That's a
decisive and relatively quick decision.
First points in about 3 minutes, 45 seconds as Westbeld gets her own rebound.
And again, Ratza that time switching.
Ooh, Westbeld, a little stutter. And Sam Burnell. You see that face mask on Sam Burnell as well. She got knocked in the nose against Boston
here, which is a no-no.
Westbeld, quick turn to the basket.
Automatic in terms of execution.
So Ratza and Westbeld off a little bit of a slower start. Westbeld, yes, for Wake Forest so far in this one. Westbeld on the post.
Saw Ratza come right in and look for a scoring opportunity, hoping to end that drought and unable to connect.
Over the top to Westbeld.
Wake Forest certainly needed that, and a great move by Ratza for sure.
Westbeld at the buzzer. With Scruggs penetrating and kicking there, so job well done. Down to Maddy Westbeld. That 10 on the shot clock for Abby Prohaska. Down low to Westbeld, fakes one. Said that Dara Mabry has kind of taken over that role, which has changed a little bit. But when you have players like into double figures now in the second half, 3 for 5 from long range.
Screens that they haven't necessarily had a ton of reps defending.
Turned over, Westbeld in the open floor to walk. See the points in the paint discrepancy there. There's another one. Defensively for Wake Forest, it's been kind of an up and down game. I think they have struggled to find pressure in the paint.
Spear went to defend her.
3 on the shot clock. Westbeld has to take it.
Fast break points for Notre Dame are only 9. Turnovers, of course, a little bit unconscious, but her team needs that very, very badly. And before she knocked the question, or yeah.
West.
Wake's got to communicate about this screening action.
West.
Here we go.
Westbeld.
Oh my.
Got a transfer in Dara Mabry, who's a junior, a senior Michaela Vaughn, a junior Prohaska. So they do have of the better three-point shooters in the ACC. When she is cold, BC struggles. And to your point, Jen, when she heats up.
Meanwhile, on this end, Kelly, what do you see? Because Notre Dame has gotten really deep into that shot clock their first few possessions.
They have, and they're west of 3. They shoot a lot of threes. They took 29 threes in this last matchup 10 days ago. And if they hit early, love to see it. And Notre Dame right now, Nia Ivy is thinking deja vu, right? Great defense.
Boston College defense.
So active on the ball, so active in passing.
Turn her on, and we've talked about it a couple of times that she just turned 18, Kelly. She joined Boston.
Corey, and like you said, Jen, it truly is one of the most remarkable stories in the ACC. It's a unique situation that we get because of COVID. So Van Timmeren will get this year back.
Westbeld calling for it, has the mismatch. Your advice was take care of the ball. Having some trouble with that at the moment. And now it is Mabry all alone to add to her opponents in their losses on the season. Final seconds of the first half ticking away. Very good shooting from deep so far for the Eagles. 6 of 11 in the game.
Quarter, BC now 7 for 12 from beyond the arc in the game. Actually off of a make or a made free throw to throw the opponent off their game.
Got high-low, working off.
Great hustle by Swartz to keep that play alive. Got an offensive board, tipped the ball around, and allowed Soul to
join. NC State is the only 2 teams in the conference to get to 5 ACC wins so far, though Louisville on the verge of that potentially. Add up a little bit more now. 15 for Soul.
BC is going to keep pressuring Notre Dame. They are so selective with which threes they take. I probably couldn't be that selective because I play solid defense here. You don't necessarily need a turnover, but you do have to get a stop so you can get back.
And also from 3, 42% from the field. They're over 54% from 3. Now their free throws are
like that.
And now what do you do? I mean, if there was supposed to be a foul at some point in that sequence,